29 जुलाई 2020, जी हाँ, यही वो दिन था जब भारत को एक नई राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 मिली। यह राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति जब से आई है तब से अलग अलग विश्वविद्यालयों ने यह प्रयास किया है कि इसका कैसे क्रियान्वयन किया जा सके। आज हम उस मोड़ पर आ चुके हैं जब इस नीति को आए हुए लगभग 5 वर्ष पूरे होने जा रहे हैं। हर विश्वविद्यालय ने अपने अपने स्तर पर प्रयास किए। डॉक्टर हरि सिंह गौर विश्वविद्यालय ने भी बहुत प्रयास किए। इसमें कई बैठकें भी की, कई वर्कशॉप्स किए, कई आयोजन किए, कई सेमिनार किए, कई एक्सपर्ट्स को बुलाया और उसका निचोड़ ये निकला कि आज डॉक्टर हरि सिंह गौर विश्वविद्यालय एनईपी के क्रियान्वयन के चौथे वर्ष में है। जी हाँ, चौथा वर्ष। इसका मतलब है कि हमारे छात्र, जो एनईपी कहती है कि 4 ईयर अंडर ग्रेजुएट प्रोग्राम, उसमें हमारे छात्र आ चुके हैं। आज ये आवश्यक है कि हम जानें कि इस पूरी नीति को हम पूरी तरह से कैसे क्रियान्वयन कर सकते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि अलग अलग विश्वविद्यालयों ने इस पर बहुत काम किया है, लेकिन डॉक्टर हरि सिंह गौर विश्वविद्यालय ने एक छोटा सा और एक नया प्रयास किया है। इस नए प्रयास में जो राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति उच्च शिक्षा के लिए ख़ास तौर पर कहती है, जो 11 एट्रीब्यूट्स हैं, उन पर आधारित ये एक 10 वीडियोस की एक सीरीज़ का एक निर्माण हमारे ही विश्वविद्यालय के EMRC स्टूडियो ने किया है। और इन वीडियोस के माध्यम से हमने छात्रों के बारे में भी चर्चा की है, हमने शिक्षकों के बारे में भी चर्चा की है, हमने गवर्नेंस के बारे में भी हमने कुछ चर्चा की है, इक्विटी एंड इंक्लूजन ऑफ एजुकेशन, इसके बारे में भी हमने चर्चा की है, इंटरनेशनलाइजेशन ऑफ एजुकेशन की भी चर्चा की है, भाषाओं के बारे में भी चर्चा की है। और हर शिक्षक को पुस्तक लिखने और पढ़ने का बहुत शौक़ होता है। इसी क्रम में हमारे विश्वविद्यालय के शिक्षकों द्वारा अभी जब ज्ञान कुंभ में 4 पुस्तकों का विमोचन किया गया था और अभी 5 वर्ष पूरे होने पर हमारे शिक्षकों द्वारा ही 12 पुस्तकें फिर आने वाली हैं। मुझे पूरी आशा है कि शिक्षा नीति के अलग अलग पहलुओं पर जो चर्चा की गई है वो समस्त हमारे देशवासियों के लिए, समस्त शिक्षकों के लिए बहुत लाभकारी होगी। मैं ये भी बोलना चाहूँगी कि ये जितने भी वीडियोस बनाए गए हैं या जितनी भी पुस्तकें लिखी गई हैं, ये बाइलिंगुअल हैं, कुछ इंग्लिश में हैं और कुछ हिंदी में हैं, जिससे कि पूरे देश में इनका उपयोग किया जा सके। आज आईटी को लेकर हम कैसे पूरे शिक्षा में एक बदलाव लेकर आ रहे हैं, क्या क्या शिक्षा जगत में बदलाव होने चाहिए और कैसे अलग अलग शिक्षण संस्थाएं अपने लेवल पर राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति का क्रियान्वयन कर सकेंगे, इसके बारे में अलग अलग एपिसोड्स में अलग अलग शिक्षकों के साथ एक ये चर्चा की गई है। मुझे लगता है कि इन वीडियो के माध्यम से हमारी जितनी भी शिक्षण संस्थान हैं वो अवश्य ही लाभान्वित होंगे और आगे आने वाले समय में जो भी कमियां रह गई हैं इसके क्रियान्वयन में, उनको पूरा करने में हम अवश्य ही सफल होंगे। मैं डॉक्टर हरि सिंह गौर विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से आप सभी को इन 5 वर्ष पूरे होने पर बहुत शुभकामनाएं देती हूं और आशा करती हूं कि आप जिस मिशन पर लगे हुए हैं उसमें अवश्य ही सफल हों। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Namaskar. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is a part of National Education Policy 2020, Internationalization of Higher Education Institutions. And for that we are discussing today Internationalization of Higher Education Institutions, Accessibility, Equity and Inclusion. And for that we have an expert with us, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. Harisingh Gour University Sagar, Professor Neelima Gupta ji. So we welcome you, ma'am, in this program.
Thank you.
And we are Now, we want to listen you about this internationalization which the Dr. Harisingh Gour University also made a lot of efforts. How do you, ma'am, envision internationalization of Indian higher education institutions, ensuring their growth and development?
I think that this is a very upcoming and important issue, because when we are talking about the implementation of NEP 2020, then this component of internationalization, when we talk either of our students going to foreign countries or students from other countries coming to India, this would constitute basically internationalization of education. And now we have to see, with respect to NEP 20, that within our scope and thinking about internationalization, how we can move ahead with this concept in the broader areas of NEP 2020.
Yeah. Ma'am, there is one question which is very much associated with the previous one, that is how can internationalization be leveraged to promote equity and inclusion in higher education institutions in India particularly?
That is a very important question, because when we talk about equity and especially with reference to internationalization, we generally find that it is generally the upper sector of the society who send their children to foreign countries, and it is generally the lower socially background students. They do not get an opportunity to go to other countries. Now we have to think something about them very gravely as to how to promote them. When we talk about equity, it means that we have to look into each and every sector of the society. I am very happy that especially in Madhya Pradesh, the government has started thinking about promoting these students, especially belonging to the SC category, to go in for higher studies abroad. And in this context, recently, I think it was in May, 2 months back, when we organized a program in collaboration with Madhya Pradesh government, and we tried to promote these students how they can go abroad. So, it is the government also who is coming forward, and I must say that we have to pay special attention to this category, because let me give you a very common example. We talk about examination, you are also a teacher, I am also basically a teacher, and when we talk about the assessment or evaluation method, we cannot ask a monkey and an elephant, both of them, to climb the same tree, because both of them, they have different talents. So, and now it is the same way with our students. One student has the power of climbing, other may have a power for swimming. So, we have to look with respect to internationalization, we have to see that how our different sectors of the students they fit in. So, this would call in for equity, and regarding your concern about inclusion, we have to include all the variety of the students which we have in our class or whom we are teaching, and we have to acquaint them with the opportunities which are prevalent in other countries, or similarly for foreign students in our country.
Ma'am, when we talk about internationalization of Indian higher education institutions, a very important question comes to our mind, that what opportunities and challenges do you see in promoting internationalization of higher education institutions?
Well, the first one I would say is finances, because going abroad, sending our wards or our children to foreign countries, it is really a handsome amount. The travel expenses, the maintenance expenses, the fee structure, and then also their subsistence allowance and everything. So, here this is a very big reason. The second is getting admission in good ranked institutions. So, if we talk about sending our wards to these institutions, the admission also becomes a very big problem. So, this is a very big challenge, as how to send our wards or our students or our children to other countries, meeting these challenges. And of course, in addition to these, there are other barriers, like there are the cultural barriers, there are the language barriers. So, when the food barriers, some of our students, they are not able to adapt to the foreign food, and that is also a very big hindrance. A vegetarian student of our country is not able to cope up with the European strictly non-veg food. So, these are very many things which we have to take into consideration while we talk about sending our students abroad.
Ma'am, you are part of various such committees, and I mean that levels where planning and these things are discussed much more. And so, as a Vice Chancellor of a university and as an expert in the field of higher education, I have one question, that have you planned any strategy to promote global partnership and collaboration with foreign institutions of excellence for research and development in our country?
Yes, we have. And in that context, we have done several memorandum of understanding with other countries. It may be Spain, it may be Russia, it may be USA, it may be Germany. We have done a number of MOUs. And incidentally, some of our colleagues, our faculties, they also visit foreign countries. And I also had the opportunity to visit a few countries recently, like I went to Germany, I went to Spain, I went to Taiwan, where we discussed all these things, that how we can move ahead with globalization. And it is only through the contact with these foreign universities, it may be in academia or it may be research, we can go ahead. So, I think that it is a very good opportunity for us. We at Dr. Harisingh Gour University, we have a number of MOUs with other countries, and often candidates from other countries, they also visit our university. So, this is I would say the best way of having collaboration with foreign countries, or even sometimes we can collaborate with our Indian universities also, and jointly we can take up foreign projects. So, these are different ways how we can move ahead with collaborations.
Madam, while the foreign students are coming to our country, it is one part. So, that is another issue, but one issue when our students and faculties are going out. So, there is a issue of cultural competency.
Yes.
So, have you any plan to address that issue of cultural competency for students and faculty?
Yes, well, I just tried to address that point very briefly when I said that when our students go to other countries, there are cultural differences. And in fact, I visited some universities, especially in UK, where I saw that in different universities they have these cultural cells, and these cultural cells are associated with each country. So, this cell performs all the rituals, all the cultural activities of that particular country, and the students belonging to that country, they become associated with that cell. Similarly, you find in Germany, in USA, you find these types of cells. But with respect to our country, right now we feel that the students, foreigners especially, in our country, they are very meager with respect to foreign countries. If we just try to compare the data between how many students from India are going abroad and how many are coming from foreign countries to India, I know that you must have this question in your mind also, because everybody wants to analyze these figures. So, as far as I remember, before COVID, this figure was about 7.5 lakhs of students, they went from India to foreign countries. During COVID, the figure obviously it fell down, it came to 3 to 4 lakhs. But after that it again started, and it's only a few years since we've crossed this COVID-19. But as on date, the last year's data, that is 2024, they say that 13.31 lakhs of our students, they have gone abroad, with respect to 2023 where it was 13.1, I suppose. So, every year you can see the rise in our students who are going abroad. And if you try to compare the students who are coming from foreign countries to India, we find that right now it is something like 41,000, not even a lakh.
Okay.
So, you just see the difference in the number of how many students are going. If we just go back to the history, earlier it was 70 to 80,000. But then during COVID again the values fell down, and they had 70, 75,000, but now we are at a 40, 42,000 students who are coming from foreign countries. So, we have to have a balance, and this way we would see that our students are going to foreign countries and we have lesser number of students who are coming to India.
Ma'am, certainly you have answered one more question which is already addressed while we were thinking about the numbers of the foreign students coming to India and the Indians going out. But yet India being an emerging economy and growing economy, fast growing economy, but yet India is facing one problem, that is a brain drain.
Right.
And so, as an academician, as a planner, I need one answer from you that what plan may be there to address that issue of brain drain and to convert it into brain gain.
Right. That's a good one, because that's like I said in your last question also, that this brain drain, that is our good students, they are migrating to other countries. I don't mind our students going to other countries. Like I interacted with some of the Indian students, especially in Taiwan. And I tried to talk to them, all students, UG, PG and PhD. And I tried to motivate them that you be here, you get your degrees, but you come back to India. So, if we go to foreign countries and get our degrees, so and if we come and back to India and utilize them, I would say that that is a positive aspect of our students going out. But what is actually happening is that our students, they go out, they get absorbed there, they take their green card, they take their citizenship, and then they don't come back. And now your concern about how we can have the brain gain, that is we must have some attractions. I know that DST and certain organizations, they are having plans and projects for such of NRIs, you may call, who are in other countries, to attract them back. But I feel that there must be more of such proposals for these foreign students, so that they can be attracted here. And the second thing is that we should try to analyze why our students are moving out. They like the beautiful campus, they like the ambience, they like the coursework. So, we should try to provide all these things in our country. If we do that, then obviously our students, they won't go out. Why is it that a student who has not got admission in IIT will not look forward to a B grade college? It will immediately, it will go to a foreign country. Maybe we can increase the seats of IIT. Maybe we can have more institutions who are up to the standard of IITs. If we improve the quality of our education, the ambience of our campuses, I am sure that we will be able to retain our good brains who are moving out.
Certainly, what you have raised over here, that is a perfectly wonderful, that if we strengthen the infrastructure and the quality of education in India, we can really work on that brain gain. And ma'am, while we are talking about that study in India program, that is a flagship program of the government of India. So, how do you think that India can be a suitable destination for the foreign students who are coming or who may come over here?
I think that it is up to us how we motivate the foreigners. And if you go to the Study in India portal, you will find 10 good reasons which are given there, which have been given by UGC. So, it may be the education, it may be the cultural background, it may be the scenic beauty, because students are also attracted. I mean, I do not think that there is any other country which has such a good variety. It may be the seas, the oceans, the rivers, the mountains, everything we have here in India. And our students, they can have a lot of change, it is not only studying all the time. So, and in addition, if you see this portal, you will find that it gives a very good opportunity for the universities. And I must admit that for our university also, when we registered on this portal, we could get very good response, and the foreign students, they are being attracted here. Because earlier we did not have any such system, and this came about by the UGC, and it has given a provision. It is a portal in which we can attract the students. So, I think it is a very good initiative by the University Grants Commission, and it is quite fruitful. I see that the number of students, they are increasing now in different universities.
Ma'am, foreign students are often unaware about the academic opportunities here in India. So, how can we attract more foreign students in our country?
Through this Study in India portal and through our websites. I would say that we have to be more lucrative in our websites, and every university should have an international cell link on their websites, which tells them about all our programs which are present in our university. It gives them an idea about the fee structure, the courses which we can offer. So, by this I think we can attract students, because there are students in foreign countries who are looking forward to countries like India, where they can come and have their higher studies.
Ma'am, what we have observed in last couple of years, that various foreign universities are setting up their campuses in our country. So, do you feel that it will help to our Indian students and other institutions for in internationalizing the higher education?
Well, I think your earlier question, which was talking about how our students are migrating out, what were the reasons? I think the answer lies there only, because now we have the foreign campuses in India itself. So, this came about as a regulation by University Grants Commission in 2023, and immediately we started getting responses. And if you see the UGC website, again there is a portal where foreign universities they can apply. And right now, as per the target of this year 2025, 15 foreign universities have given their proposal to start their campuses here, and already a number of campuses have come up, say in Gift City, in Gurugram, in some of the southern cities also. We have like the University of Wollongong, University of Deakin, University of Liverpool is coming up. So, all these universities are coming up here in India, and they have the freedom to frame their own courses, they have their own fee structure. So, they have a liberty. So, what our students are doing is, it is I must say it is a bonanza for them. They do not have to spend any money and they are getting a foreign degree. So, that is wonderful. I think that these universities will attract our Indian students, where our Indian students can get the flavor of a foreign country, foreigners teaching them, foreign campus, foreign degree. So, without going out, they can have
at low cost.
At low cost, and I would say that global becoming local.
Yeah. Ma'am, when we talk about the curriculum as well, that what is the need of diverse class of students who are coming or going out. So, how would you ensure that the curriculum and pedagogical practices will are inclusive and responsive to the diversity of students?
That will depend on the universities, that how they are framing their curriculum depending on the need of the day. And I think that NEP 2020 has given very good clues and guidelines as to how we should move about, because now we are talking about value added education, we are talking about skill education, we are talking about multidisciplinary education. And when we go through NEP, we are able to analyze, like you yourself know that how we have been doing it in our university. Based on NEP guidelines, we are adopting them, and we are having all these curricula framed in that particular manner. So, I am sure that framing this curricula, which I feel is the essence of adoption of good quality academia, this will definitely take our students forward.
Ji ma'am. Ma'am, when we are talking about the internationalization of higher education. When foreign universities are coming over here, we are going out, that is fine. But there is one question, that how we have assured that the internationalization will benefit to all stakeholders, including students, faculty, institutions as well. So, ensuring all the welfare of all these three stakeholders. What measures do we expect?
This reminds me of one earth, one family, one future. You know, this is our Honorable Prime Minister's slogan. So, when we are talking about internationalization, I feel that we should talk about the whole world as a unit. And if we think on those lines, it is not only that we are talking about education in our university or in our state or in our country, we have to have a global view. And internationalization in the true sense would be that, like we are thinking about a new national education policy, similarly other countries should also come forward with their policies thinking on these lines. But I am afraid that we have this policy, other countries they do not have this policy. Every country has their own method of teaching, their own curricula, their own coursework. So, when we talk about globalization, we have to come forward. And I would suggest that we must have some central forum also, where we can think commonly for all universities globally. We must have a global view. So, true globalization would mean that at the international level or at the global level, we are able to talk about advancement of education in all the countries at a uniform level.
Yeah, that's a wonderful idea to have a global forum to cater the needs and to protect the interest also, to serve the interest of the stakeholders. That's a wonderful idea. And friends, before we close up, so we have one important question, that the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. Harisingh Gour University is with us, and this university has remarkably done in the case to invite the foreign students who have applied over here, and the Honorable Vice Chancellor has taken a lot of initiatives also. So, it is better to hear from her that what initiatives our university has taken and how much foreign students we have attracted over here, and so planning as for to promote more foreign inclusion.
Yes, yes, Dr. Bhardwaj, we have established an international cell where we have a coordinator and a team with this coordinator, where we are looking into the admissions of these foreign students, and as I told you, we have registered on Study in India portal, and a number of more than 100 students have right now registered, and the screening is going on. So, I am sure that through this portal we will be able to have more of foreign students in our campus, because I feel that attracting foreign students and also motivating our students and thinking with a global perspective, that is definitely going to have a good turn over globalization. And with respect to education, जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं कि देश की शिक्षा बदलेगी तो देश बदलेगा. So we have to lay a focus on the education system of the country, not only in our university, but I feel at the global level as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am, to join this program with us, and hope everybody got benefited from the views from the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Dr. Harisingh Gour VIshwavidyalaya, Sagar. Thank you once
Thank you.
once again.
Namaskar.